Well, I have not done this in forever. So I'm going to be attempting to see how far I can get in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I've only got about an hour to stream before my husband gets home from where he's currently at. And I'm going to want to spend time with him. But I happen to get off work early, so I've got a little bit of free time in which to do this. And why not? You know, I've been wanting to speedrun Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, doing a sort of glitchless kind of thing. Because I always prefer the ones that don't have glitches. And apparently I made a file, but recently deleted it, which is fine. So basically I have about an hour to see how far into the game I can get without utilizing any glitches, just seeing how things go, essentially. I don't like all this DLC stuff at the beginning. The only thing I really want is, you know, the weapons and armor because they're extremely useful and a bit overpowered. I already did all of this. I guess I did it too early. So I had somehow slept on this game for years and didn't even know it had existed. I had never played a Metroidvania. Not really. I played Symphony of the Night years ago, but just couldn't really get into it and ended up abandoning it, gave up. And I didn't touch another one until earlier this year when I played Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. And I was just blown away by it. I had never played anything that started out just so fun. And by the end of it, I was an overpowered god, able to run through the map. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. If you've never experienced it, you start out very slow, very weak in Metroidvanias, but by the end of them, you have all manner of abilities that make you faster, that make you stronger, and you just rampage throughout the world, killing everything, and it's an incredible experience to start out so weak and become so powerful. I missed a potion down there, or something in that room. I never liked the feeling of being lost, though, which is why I didn't play Metroidvanias, because I wanted to know where to go. You reach a branching path, and that leads to several other branching paths, which lead to even more branching paths. And it's very easy to get lost in, really, where the hell am I supposed to go? Order of Ecclesia, however, is pretty linear, so it did not give me that particular problem. And I never really experienced that while playing Ritual of the Night, which was the second Metroidvania that I played, and now I'm just deep in the genre. Gal Guardians, I recently picked up Mabadora and Minoria, as well as Record of Ladas War, something like that. And that one seems like the most fun of the ones I've played so far, but Ritual of the Night, it's the peak of all of them. It just doesn't get better than Ritual of the Night. I don't think I really need most of this stuff that I'm going out of my way to get. Oh, okay. I know why my run that I recently started isn't there, and it's because I selected speedrun previously. Which, in addition to including a helpful timer down at the bottom, it allows you to skip things like the shard get animations and the HP up animations. And that's very helpful for speedrunning. And it's faster to slide everywhere. I know that right off the bat, but I'm not doing it because it's kind of loud. My controller's kind of loud. I need a less loud controller. And backstepping also faster. That's a little... Well, it's noticeably faster for one. I'm so used to there being bats there because I play the game on hard mode 99% of the time. The only time I didn't was when I played it on Nightmare. Which was a fun experience. Not quite as bad as Order of Ecclesia's level 1 hardcap difficulty, which I recently did, and the only thing I have left to do on that playthrough is kill Dracula. Which isn't going to be a problem because, you know, you put on the Dominus of Agony glyph, I think it is. And you just use a glyph union to kill him very quickly before he even gets a chance to react, and very simple. I defeated Death earlier today the same way. Death never even got an attack off, the poor guy. I'm not going to save here, I just want to unlock the room for completion's sake, I guess. Which is an issue that I have with speedrunning, god damn it. I know that so much of this stuff is optional, but like the completionist in me doesn't want to just run past it. Like that save room, why did I go in there? In an actual speed run, I would just have to run past that room. But again, the point of this is to just sort of get a baseline of how fast I can beat Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and I can't do it in less than an hour. Especially not if I failed to jump correctly. I probably should have gotten whatever that dude dropped. But realistically, it wouldn't have been important. My controls, my movement sucks. I guess at least I'm aware of that, though. There's no point in doing that. That's definitely going to be the issue that I have with doing actual, genuine speedrun attempts at this game. Like this treasure chest, I don't remember what's in it, but I know it's nothing useful. See, I went way out of my way there for 500 gold. It's almost worth it to farm that guy until I get flail, but I'm not going to. I am going to save it now, just because there's a boss fight coming up, and there's a potion in a treasure chest over here that I want to go get. I think it's a potion. Watch it be something else useful. Useless. Yeah, 500 gold. You would think as much as I played this game that I would know by now which treasure chest to skip and which ones to get. But part of the problem is that I just sort of get everything in my runs, because I don't usually try to just beat the game as quickly as possible. Which I can't even honestly say I'm trying to do right here. Because if I was, I wouldn't be getting all of this optional stuff. Like the 500 gold chests. That was really sloppy. I should have gotten in so many more hits than that. Easy enough, though. I've definitely killed her faster. And with taking fewer hits. I think I took 2 hits in there. Not that that's really significant, but I took them unnecessarily.
Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Another benefit of doing the actual speedrun mode is that it skips the cutscenes. I may have mentioned that. It skips the item gets and the HP ups and all of that. It also skips the cutscenes. Okay, those chests all have 500 gold and are completely useless. Excellent. I'm so glad I wasted time getting them. Actually, that's not correct. Speedrun mode did not skip the cutscenes. It may have skipped some of them, but not all of them, because I certainly remember having to deal with them.
I did some looking around before, and this place...
And I didn't even know until last night that you have to go and talk to her at least once. Otherwise, you can't leave. I don't think there's any reason to talk to him. Eh, not really. I mean, I can make some potions now.
What'll it be?
I'll go with this.
And might as well. I don't expect to really need them, but there's no point in going into that room. See, it's just force of habit to unlock these parts of the map that... I need to get that quest. Why? Why am I getting this quest? I don't know. I wish I understood. All of this stuff that I'm doing right now is optional and not necessary to actually beat the game, so I'm gonna stop doing it. It was all just a waste of time. That was unnecessary. Now, last night I got the 8-bit coin and I went back and got Yu's sword, whatever it is. But I'm not going to do that this time because before I even fought Zangetsu, or whatever his name is... Damn it, I screwed that up. Before I'd even fought Zangetsu, I got a new sword that was better. I'm still going to get the 8-bit coin even though I'm not going to use it, and here I am still doing stuff that's completely optional and unnecessary. That's going to be a really hard habit to break. I'm sure I will eventually. But damn, every part of me wants to go back to the village and get that sword crafted. Because it is an upgrade. It's only an upgrade for a little while, and I'll have something better very, very soon. But it is an upgrade, and why not get it? I had the same sort of issue when I began speedrunning the original Zelda, honestly. Optional things that I knew I wouldn't need, I would still go out of my way to get. Eventually I did get myself out of that mindset, and I'll do that here as well. I forgot there were 3. But like I said, well, I may not have said it, this isn't a speedrun. If I haven't looked at viewers, there's probably 0, but if there's any here expecting an actual, like, competitive speedrun, you're not going to get that here. I'm just kind of curious how fast I can beat the game based on my experience just with the game. I've never watched a speedrun of it. I'm sure there's all sorts of glitches and wonderful things that I could exploit. But even so, I don't intend to exploit any glitches because I prefer glitchless runs. Which is why my original Zelda speedrun takes like 45 minutes. Even without glitches though, I could do it faster. But I'm still getting the blue ring in it, you know? I'm certainly not a professional at the game. Nor at this one, you see me taking all of these hits. Most of those could have been avoided very easily if I was better at the game. So yeah, not getting a professional speedrun here. I'm not a professional player. I just happened to get off work early tonight, and I've been curious how fast I can beat the game anyway, and I've been wanting to return to streaming because I used to very much enjoy it. One thing I really like about Ritual of the Night, and it's also true in Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow as well, is that every enemy drops an ability that you can use to make yourself powerful. Oh, I thought it only took 4 hits to kill this guy. Well, I'm used to being higher level. I didn't mean to backstep. I'm used to being higher level and having a slightly more powerful sword. Anyway, every single enemy you encounter has the potential to drop something game-changing. Like, there's just this random cat-looking thing partway through the game here in Ritual of the Night that drops a shard called Riga Storema. And it's one of the most powerful shards in the game, and it's just this random enemy that you would never expect to have something so powerful, and that dude gives you sword expertise. And the more of those you have, you get to rank 9 and grade 9. It increases your damage and your speed of attacks with swords substantially. It's definitely worth getting in a normal run. I'm not looking to waste all of the time necessary. That's actually really helpful. This guy, speaking of useful shards, gives me a ranged attack called True Arrow. And it's just a basic, you know, ranged attack. Just shoots arrows at people. Nothing too fancy, but it's useful. Because it's a ranged attack. Anyway, Riga Storema is extremely powerful. And I never would have expected that enemy to have it, but because I knew every enemy dropped a shard, I had to know the first time I played through what it was before I moved on. Oh, I thought I could clear him more easily. Spoiler, I am not doing great. Let's just get out of this room. There's nothing in there I need anyway. That dude gives me Heretic Grinder or Heretical Grinder. I don't remember exactly which one it is, and it's not like it makes a difference. Okay, he's too tall for me to jump over. That's useful information. I'm saving because the boss is... I don't have anything good to fight him with. Anyway, there's a boss right in the next room. Alright, that's convenient. Level up right before him. And then right after that, I get a much better weapon.
Stop right there. Close opposition.
That was unnecessary. Alright, I have to play like I actually know what I'm doing, so... I do actually know what I'm doing. Let me get into the right mindset for that. I thought he took longer to charge that up, so that was on me. I saw him do that. I am not doing great. I really thought that he took longer to telegraph that he was going to beckon you in order to attack you. Or in order to lure you in and you attack him and then he freezes you in place and he gets a free hit on you. I thought he telegraphed that more. Clearly he does not. Good job, idiot. I got greedy.
Foolishness.
I got greedy again. Oh, that was miserable. I am better at the game than this.
Demon pawn.
I promise I am. I mean, toward the end of it there, I was fighting better, and then I let myself get sloppy again, so... Maybe it's just not a good night to be attempting something like this, because that was terrible. I've got too much experience in this game to be fighting that sloppily. I didn't even use any of my shards. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I was thinking I wanted to miss all my free hits. No, thank you. I also didn't backstep enough against him just then. So I don't know what was going on with that. Come on, dude. I'm not going to come over there and attack you while you're doing that. I got greedy. Not that it was a big deal, I only took the one hit, but still, wasn't necessary. I knew he was gonna do that. Okay. So he does that after he backdashes, it looks like. Which is an interesting pattern that I've never even noticed before, but that does seem to be the case. Well, he didn't that time. Maybe I should shut up because I feel like I do well, and then I start talking and I start doing not well. Okay, so he definitely did it after backdashing that time. So maybe that is it. But that was a little unfair. Dude, stop it. Let me out of this corner. I honestly just thought I was far enough away from that one. Okay, well that was miserable. I clearly need more practice with that. That was embarrassing.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
And since I have to visit the teleportation room anyway, I don't know why I didn't go ahead and do it, but whatever, that fight is over, and I'm going to pretend like that embarrassment did not happen. I can't believe I died against him. I don't think I've died against him since my nightmare run. I jumped too soon. I am not focused. At all. Clearly. But that's okay. It's fine. It's just a test. And I know I'm better than this, even if it doesn't look that way. But hey, we did beat him, and that's the important thing, right? I'm gonna get some water real quick. So here's where we get our weapon upgrade, and this is why I didn't bother to take the 8-bit coin back. I didn't do any of that in the fight either. The backdash canceling, I don't know. I just was not at my best during that fight for one reason or another. But it's fine. We're past it. And when I did my previous off-stream test run, I went and completed that quest for some reason. What's that dude's name? Jonathan, I think. I gave him a waystone and helped him, you know, get back to the village, even though there's no benefit to it whatsoever. And I didn't have to kill that guy. I was already past him. But whatever. Killed him anyway. Now last night, in the test run, I farmed that dude for the weapon that he drops. And I think I'm probably going to do it again here. Even though we just got a new sword. The new sword is very helpful, and we're going to use it a lot. But the one that he drops is extremely fast. And you wouldn't know that it's an upgrade based on its stats. But it attacks extremely quickly, and drop rates in this game are high enough where I swear I pressed backdash. Drop rates are high enough where it usually doesn't take too long to stop and grind an enemy for a drop. This isn't Aria of Sorrow where it takes forever. Even though that is one of the games that clearly inspired this one. Because in those games, every enemy you kill has the potential to drop their soul, which gives you some sort of passive ability or some new attacking ability. And I am struggling with this dude for some reason. He's also not dropping the weapon that I need. He is dropping a nice little item that's used in upgrades, but I don't need it since I'm not going to be upgrading that. Anyway. Aria and there we go. Aria and Dawn of Sorrow are both really awesome games. But the drop rates are atrocious. And it doesn't help that the luck stat. Every time I have to say luck stat, I end up saying luck stack. Damn, dudes, get off of me. That's very useful. This is the Welcome Home shard. I did not get that in the test run last night. I didn't get that either, but I don't care about that. However, luck is on my side at the moment. There's all sorts of glyphs I could have used against. I want to keep calling him Zangetsu, but I know that's not right, because Zangetsu is the name of the sword that he uses. So I just don't remember his name right now. Anyway, that's the difference with the new sword. There is an HP up all the way over there to the left, but I am not going to bother with it. I also thought that he was going to die, that's why I just kind of ran into him. Damn, I am just sucking tonight. Get off of me. This is the enemy that gives Riga Storema. And it's worth getting enough that we're gonna stop here and grind until we get it. Although I'm going to be attacking from the other side. I don't know why I ran back to the left. It's slower. It's a little bit faster to come at it from the right. But fully upgraded, this shard, I almost called it a glyph. Because I play a lot of Order of Ecclesia. And they're called glyphs in there, but it's the same concept. You kill enemies, they drop abilities. Some of them are useful, some of them aren't. Most of the ones in Order of Ecclesia are at least somewhat useful, even if they aren't interesting. And that's true in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night as well. Nearly every shard you get is useful in some way. But like, why would you use Acid Jet when you have other abilities that are better? And that's sort of the issue with a lot of them. Like, what is the point of having the water attack that sprays water at the enemy and does damage when I have one that also does fire that is a little bit more powerful? Or one that does acid that also poisons? There aren't too many like that, but that was my primary issue with Aria and Dawn of Souls, is that too many of the souls have that problem. It's like just a different variation of an attack you already had, or it's just it's useful only in such specific circumstances that you're never ever going to actually use it. I thought he was going to die before he got that hit off. He is really not wanting to drop this. Oh, I thought he was dead. Come on, man. My luck is currently as high as it can be, unfortunately, so no, thank goodness. Alright, good. Moving on. See, that didn't take long. It only took, what, 2 or 3 minutes? I don't even think it took that. But we do want to equip that over... Well, we have shortcut, right? Yeah. Paste our current, paste the current. We're going to edit this to be Riga Storema. Perfect. Or I guess a Storama, excuse me. I don't think I actually need this. Yeah, I don't think so. I haven't equipped any new armor. New weapons, yeah. I don't need that. What am I doing? Not equipped any new armor, though. We'll get some shortly after killing the little hand thing that we're about to fight. I'm not overly worried about my health right now because there's a save point right in the room after the next one, but we'll get there easily enough. So last night when I did this with my previous test run, where I wasted significantly more time, I was right at the hour mark when I got here. So we're making much better time than we did last night. No, I got to the other side of the Garden of Silence before I hit the 2-hour mark. Before I hit the 1-hour mark, excuse me. Same basic thing, though. I did not mean to slide. Whatever, it works out. And that's why you want this sword. Because you can just... it's so fast. I dodged the wrong way. Crap. I actually dodged the wrong freaking direction. I'm gonna die. I mean, obviously that was my fault because I turned around before I dodged, but that really should not have happened. I backstepped right into the thing. Turned around at the worst possible time, accidentally, and backstepped right into it. I'm not playing very well tonight. Which is fine, I guess we don't always play our best, do we? Clearly. I also kept getting way too close to the guy and just taking hits by just standing next to him. Totally unnecessarily again. I mean, honestly, every hit against this guy can be avoided. Crap. Oh, I don't have double jump. What am I doing? I honestly tried double jumping over him. Alright. It was better the second time, but still really sloppy and ugly. Just now seeing the chat, Mr. N, that would be really awesome having Shanoa in Ritual of the Night. That would be great. And that seems like it would be a fairly simple mod. That would just be a graphical mod, right? You wouldn't need to replace the shard system with glyphs and stuff. In the Dawn of Sorrow mod that replaces, what's his name? Soma with Shanoa, it does add in glyphs and it replaces the entire soul system with the glyph system. I guess I did have upgrades. I need to think for a minute, so I'm gonna shut up. Hold on. I don't know if any of this is actually worth the hit to luck. So... the rest we're gonna leave alone. Anyway. So the Dawn of Sorrow mod that replaces Soma with Shanoa is really awesome, but like I said, it replaces the soul system with glyphs. You wouldn't have to do that in order to have Shanoa in Ritual of the Night. You could just copy and paste her in. Which would be cool because I really like Shanoa as a protagonist. I like Miriam as well, don't get me wrong. Miriam is pretty badass. I know I don't need any of that. I stopped last night when I was doing this and got all of those chests for some reason. None of them have anything in them that I need. I think that can be used to make a headband that is actually kind of good. Oh, I missed. Okay. That sucked. I don't know if it would have been worth it to go back to the village yet. I don't know that there's any point in going back to the village since I'm not doing any crafting. I did cooking last night in order to get some stat boosts, but since I'm gaining levels, I'm not really sure that those are useful to me either. I'm really good at facing the wrong direction while backstepping. I don't remember what's in here. Nothing that's going to be useful, huh? Yeah. Did not need to stop in and get that. So anyway, last night I did mess around with some of the cooking a little bit. I didn't go out of my way to farm resources. I did a little bit in that I got 3 of the mocha oils from these little plant things in this next room. But that only took like 25, maybe 30 seconds to do, so it wasn't time consuming. But it was unnecessary, and I'm not bothering this time because that extra 2 mind or 2 constitution that I'm going to get from using one of these meals, it's not really worth the time it takes to get it. I don't think I pushed that far enough. Definitely making significantly better time than last night, though. We were right at the hour mark last night when I got to this point. No, I want to go up because there's a HP up this way. And 500 gold. Do all of the chests, all of the red chests contain 500 gold? Or is that just coincidental? I actually don't know the answer to that. I would really like it if they dropped one of the shards. I do have the Silver Knight, though, that I might as well be using. Because of stupid familiar Boo-chan, I didn't need that anyway. Whatever it was, I didn't need it. But I did just miss an item because I missed my jump. The Silver Knight killed him. Go Silver Knight. Anyway, because of the stupid Boo-chan familiar that I start with, and again, I appreciate starting the game with weapons and armor that are useful and that give me luck especially, but the shards, I don't feel comfortable starting with them. I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, to the Twin Tower of the Dragons, okay. I think I did make it to there last night, because maybe I played and went a little over. I think that save point that I just hit was when I was actually at the hour mark and I just went past that a little bit. Not that any of this really matters. I would really like your... I'm gonna stop and hit the save point. It's been a minute. And I'm not playing well enough tonight to risk not saving it. I would really like your shard, dude, please. Oh, okay. Well, we're moving on. They are really useful as familiars because there are a lot of fairy healing items that they can use on you. I mean, it's not hard to pause the game. I do remember from doing this last night, which definitely was after time. I was gonna go kill that guy for the stupid quest, which I did last night, but I was well past the hour mark at this point when I was playing. It was just, I was having fun, so I kept going. I also slid around more and backdashed more last night. Today I'm just kind of doing more running. Okay, good. Oh crap, oh well, I guess we're getting this. I missed my jump, man. Being careless. And then falling all the way down. Oh well, not much time lost, and it's not a big deal. Let's not miss our jump again, though. She says before almost missing the jump again. I don't know what's in there, and I guess it doesn't matter because we didn't make the jump. That enemy, the way it's moving up there, that is one of the biggest downsides of this sword. For some reason, it sends flying enemies flying upward. Jesus Christ. I missed my jump. I don't know why I shot arrows at it. I mean, I do. It's because I used the right stick, and that means it's time to use my directional attack, right? When is it going to let me skip this? Come on, skip. This would have been very fancy for PlayStation 1. And I'm not saying that to not the game, you know, I love this game. it's my current favorite game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a 10 out of 10. But I don't know why that scene is there. It's not particularly impressive or fancy. This is a teleportation room, right? No, it's another save room. Okay, that's strange. Now we're heading into whatever the Machina place, I think it's called, in order to get double jump so that we can go back to the Tower of the Dragons, fight the dragons, get the silver bromide that will allow us to take a picture, which will allow us to cross the Bridge of Evil, which means ride a train. I don't know why I stopped to kill that enemy. Habit, I guess, same reason I've gone out of way to get so many of these treasure chests. Just habit. See, like this one. This one, that was just a mistake on my part. It wasn't that I came down here to get a treasure chest. I just didn't remember which route to take. And I should have known, you know, going up is kind of tedious here, so that's going to be the correct route. I don't think that's out all the way. We might as well get this since we're standing right beside it. What the hell? Make that? Yep, good. I would have been really disappointed with myself if I couldn't make that jump. And it looked like I wasn't going to. I actually just straight up don't remember which way to go. There's just a secret or something in here, right? Yeah, okay. So I did remember which way to go, unfortunately. I hope that's useful. Where is that located at? Not useful. Crap. Well, I went out of my way for nothing. Again. At least that one wasn't intentional, though. I just couldn't really remember the path forward. Good shot, dude. I like the Silver Knight. I've never really used him before because I usually, you know, farm the Carabassa, or whatever they're called. Or I use the Dandelion book that you get right here. Or that you can get right here, I guess I should say. I wasn't able to move for some reason. That was really strange. Firearm expertise is useless to me. Even in normal runs, I never use firearms. Ammunition is expensive and it's limited. There's something in that room over there. I don't remember what it is. Damn it! I know it's a treasure chest, I just don't... This is shortcut creator. Well, I mean, okay. I didn't need to waste time doing that, though. Well, we're not going to kill him again. Hey, well, that's helpful. The Dandelion book, or whatever it's... Dandelion, I was saying. The Dandelion book there, he actually cast a strength spell on you. That is very useful. Especially on the Nightmare run that I recently did. I have not finished that Nightmare run. I guess I should be clear about that. Nice. What is this? So I have not actually completed the Nightmare run, I think. What is this? Hold on. Okay. I think I'm at the final two areas. Yes, I'm at the final two areas.
Is there something I can help you with?
Hey, I want the one that makes me faster. Can I have that?
I'll go with this.
Don't remember which... Yep, this is a dead end. Isn't it? What's over here? Hold on. Okay. There's still no reason to go back to the village at this point. Void Ray and Jabel's glasses, ROP, anything combined with Jabel's glasses. I think it's Jabel. Like, I skip all the cutscenes now, and I remember that it was pronounced strangely, and I don't remember now in what strange way it was pronounced, just that it was kind of strange. We're not going to be able to just stand there and wail on this dude, so we want... I don't care about luck while fighting him. He's a little bit too fast. I need defense, because his little missile attack is definitely going to hit me. Alright, that's good enough. I have not yet figured out how to... G-Bell? I just thought it was Gebel, you know? That's the... It would be a stupid name, but that would be the American way to say it. Damn. I do think it was Jabel though, or Jabel. I can't see. I don't freaking know. Anyway, the glasses, they reduce all spells to requiring 0 MP. All right, well I managed to dodge it that time, mostly by accident, but whatever. I'll take it. He's about to do it again. Yep. Okay. I might have this guy under control. I say right before, you know, he gets me with the missiles. Okay, I see how those work. The trick is to just move. I only got lucky on that one. You shouldn't circle back while trying to avoid that attack. I sure hope I have some potions. That would be a good reason to go back to town. Buy some freaking potions. Alright, easy enough. I don't remember, and I did a randomizer run recently where I got Jabel's glasses very early on, and I also got a really powerful ability. I don't remember what it was. But it doesn't matter, because when you have Jabel's glasses, you are just unbelievably powerful. Arya just defeated the new Pokemon. You're not wrong. It does look like a Pokemon. Now, I'm pretty sure at this point I should teleport back to the village, because there's a teleport room over there. Did I not access it? I'm positive there's a teleport room over there. It doesn't matter. I have to go back and get potions and stuff. Damn it. I don't think there's any point in visiting this dude. I don't think I can craft anything or prepare anything. I can make a potion. Woohoo! Might be able to upgrade a shard.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
I do actually use True Arrow, so I might as well upgrade that.
I'll go with this.
Get up to level 5.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
I have not used Heretical Grinder this particular run, but it's extremely useful, and I'm shocked I have not used it yet. Oh, I can put a level in this.
I'll go with this.
I didn't even know I had a ruby. I also see, I think I saw Welcome Home can be upgraded. Yeah, okay.
I'll go with this.
Cool, so this was definitely worth a trip back.
Pace yourself out there.
I should have used Welcome Home against that dude. Yeah, I don't know why Miriam feels the
What are you
need
looking to
to
buy?
speak every single purchase, or I guess they're not purchases. Do I want to spend any time at all cooking? Clearly I do, because I'm buying stuff.
Is many thanks. Is then we have a deal. Is thank you. Is thank you.
This is a bad
Is
decision.
thank you. Is then we have a
I'm
deal.
pointlessly wasting time and money, and I didn't buy
What are you
lights or whatever they're called.
Is many thanks.
I need to
What
sell
are you looking to
something.
buy? What are you looking to sell? What are you looking to sell? Is this thank you? Is the thank
cool.
you? What are you looking to buy? Is many thanks. Thank
Right,
you.
good enough, I
I'll be
guess.
here if you need
I
me.
hope. I should have told this dude to make rice first, and I told him corn, didn't I? Rice would have been more useful. Okay. She gives me rice if I give her a cloak, right? Or is it this lady who gives me rice?
Have you learned anything new?
Gives me rings. Okay, so if I talk to this lady up here, I can get some rice. Because she wants a tunic or something basic like that, that I almost certainly already have. Yes, and she gives me rice. Excellent.
How are you?
Good way to get rice then. I think you start with a tunic or something. I don't know. I just always have one. So I'm assuming I started with it and just replaced it and do it so early on that I don't remember doing it or don't pay attention to the fact that I'm doing it.
I'll go with this.
I want 2 rice balls. I know that.
Great. I'll go with this.
Might as well make a rolled omelet. Bean paste. That's gonna let me make a
Great. I'll go with this.
butter.
Great.
Crap. I screwed up. I need another sugar.
I'll go with this.
Yep, I screwed up. I gotta go buy a sugar.
Great. I'll go with this.
I think I left myself enough money to do that. If not, I can... It only costs like, what, 100 gold? Dude, get out of here. Don't care.
What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you.
And here I am wasting time cooking anyway, despite saying a little while ago that
What are we transmuting
it's
this
not
time?
worth it to stop and do.
I'll go with this.
I mean, getting the extra point of luck there is kind of useful.
Alfred was your master, wasn't he?
Do I have a basic ordinary ring? I don't think I do. No, okay. Alright, well that's it for the quests that we can do here. Did not make much progress or achieve anything worthwhile. I could have talked to the old lady and given her a rice ball, but I don't remember what she gives me. I do remember that it's not like overly useful, so I don't care that much. I definitely did not reach this part of the game last night while doing the run, so we are doing significantly better than I did last night. I would really like a ruby. Oh, okay. I almost forgot that I had double jump and was like, what the hell am I doing? Well, luckily I did remember. Alright, that was not too slow of a travel. Oh, I fell directly into her. Okay, she sucks. Okay, I don't really need those because I won't be doing very much crafting and decommissioning. So it looks like about to the dragon is where I'm going to get within an hour. I will certainly kill the dragon. I'm not going to end the run right before killing the dragon. But my husband will be home relatively soon, and it looks like that's probably going to cap off how far I can get in an hour. We'll see, because I'm not there yet. But it's not far. And this is my next destination, so... reasonable to assume that that's going to cap it off. Yeah, I don't mind the upgraded shard, but like, I would rather just... Is there anything... There's nothing good in here. I know there's nothing good. What? Actually, that might be useful. Oh, look at this first. I lose a point of luck, but I don't really even care about the luck, do I? I don't think I care about the luck. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any grinding, so why would I care about luck? while it is the most useful stat in the game... Damn it, you got in my way. No, I'm gonna miss this jump. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Luck is the most useful stat in Ritual of the Night because it increases drop rates, including for shards. Don't know why I'm stopping to get this. Oh, well, it gave me a ruby. That will allow me to upgrade Regustorama, whatever. I think I want to go up, right? Yeah. And making it more powerful is always a good thing. It's primarily how I'm going to mess up this dragon here in a minute. That stupid dragon attack on Nightmare difficulty where you are stuck at level 1. I took the wrong path, so I figured I might as well go and get that treasure chest. Anyway. The stupid dragon, it has this attack at the end where it bashes its head against the tower. And it's a one-shot if it hits you. And you have to be in exactly the right spot to not be hit by it. And it took me so many tries. Actually, killing the dragon and getting to the part where it did that stupid attack was not overly difficult once I had figured it out. I don't remember. I guess that solved that problem, didn't it? This is a secret. This is a bonus path, isn't it? Yep. Well, we might as well... We're committed at this point, so we might as well see what's in here. That's arguably worth it to get, because that means more Rigostoramas on the dragons. Oh no. I need to be over there. Damn. I screwed up. I took a wrong path a few minutes ago, and now I'm having to go way out of my way to get back to the correct path. That'll teach me to go exploring. It bothers me that I don't know this part of the game as well as I do others, right? Like, I was flying through the other places, knew exactly where to go at all times. But that might actually be a good thing that I went to... What the hell is my controller doing? That's pretty good. It's slow because it's a great sword, but I think it's probably worth it. That is a very slow attack. Oh, a strawberry. There's some weird delay to it that I'm struggling with. So I may not should use this against the dragon. It's weird. There's something weird with this attack. Okay, so I can charge it up? Is that what that was? It looks like I can charge it. Why am I killing these people? I need to go. Okay. Pretty much every treasure chest that I've gotten so far was useless. Except potentially this sword. And I'm not sure about it yet. Does it have any abilities? Looks like no. Another welcome home upgrade is certainly welcome. It's more useful in Nightmare difficulty because getting another useless chest. That one, 100 gold. Boy, thank you so much. In Nightmare difficulty, this room is filled with enemies that paralyze you, and that makes welcome home extremely useful. Yeah, that changed my weapon, didn't it? I mean, that may be what I want against this dragon. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'm about to find out, huh? Did I... oh, what am I doing? Oh, there's my playtime there. I was looking at my stream time for some stupid reason because I'm an idiot instead of looking at playtime. Playtime is 55 minutes. That's much better. Okay. Yeah, so we are making significantly better time. I think I want to use this. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal thinking about it, because, like, the main killing thing here is going to be Rigastorama anyway. I think that's actually useful. Yes, that is a significant defensive upgrade. Wait, then I had the... What was I wearing? I was still wearing... I didn't update the shortcut after I got new armor. Okay, hold on. I actually don't know which is best between this and the Crusader's armor. Riding habit, okay. Did not update the shortcuts, and as a result, I was immediately equipping the crappy armor again. So I would have taken a ton of damage against this dragon. Am I ready for this? Am I even using the right thing here? Riding habit. Nope, wrong weapon. But I don't want to add the weapon to the shortcut. You're right that the great swords do have better coverage. I prefer faster, weaker weapons though, like the rapier in Order of Ecclesia is my primary attack, even though the sword is actually better. And here, I think I prefer knives. Like, finding good knives is kind of a pain in the ass, so I usually just end up sticking with swords. Where's my familiar? There he is. You're just gonna stand there while I beat on you? Oh, okay, you're gonna finally attack. Alright. Probably should have been closer for that. Oh, wrong item. I meant to use a actually, I meant to eat some food, didn't I? Yeah, might as well get that extra point of luck. I don't know what attacks they're using. Every other time I've ever fought these guys, they use a freaking fire attack that I have to dodge back and forth. Oh, here it is. Crap. Oh, I got the right place. Look at that. That is a pain to dodge. You can also just pop out Heretical Grinder and just stand next to him because he doesn't damage you. Oh, here's the attack I'm used to. And I'm getting owned by it because I was standing in the wrong place. Well, let's go ahead and eat these to get the bonuses. This is the attack that I'm used to. I'm used to just dodging this one. All of that little face bashing thing they did, I don't think they ever did that in any of my previous playthroughs. But yeah, usually I just stand right in front of him and just let Heretical Grinder do its thing. Hey, what is this? I didn't know he could do that. Did I die? What the hell happened? What the hell was that? What? I have never seen that before. I have never seen that before. I'm a little bit speechless. I thought that was like a non-standard game over. I thought I was dead. That was super weird. Instead, he grabbed me and dragged me all the way down to the tower. Oh, I'm just not ready yet. I mean, I guess I don't really need the rice anymore anyway, do I? What am I here for? Just to get the picture? Well, we're at right at the hour mark anyway, so that's where I can get. I can get the picture. Inside of an hour. I can do better because I wasted a bunch of time getting useless stuff that I don't need to go out of my way to go and get. And obviously that will save me a lot of time. Because all of those 500 gold, 300 gold, 100 gold chests, I don't need those. And I didn't need to do the cooking that I did. All in all though, I made it just about twice as far as I did in the test run yesterday. Inside of an hour, that's fairly good. That suggests maybe a 2-hour total playtime once I stop going after things I don't actually need. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I was not really prepared to do a live stream tonight. I hadn't given it any thought. I just got off work early and was like, you know, what the hell? Why not? So thank you for watching. Head on over to my YouTube channel if you'd like. You can find some of my stuff there, Under the Hood Gaming. I recently did a video about how Nintendo is actually literally evil. And I don't mean they suck and they're greedy. I mean they are actually evil. They do evil things. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So have a good night, get some sleep, get some rest, whatever.